everyone, welcome back with me at Sweet Twisted Tarot. Today we are going to do a love reading. We have charms as usual. Today we have attributes about your person. We have zodiac signs. We have hair color, eye color we're going to do. Those are mainly for fun. We have messages from your person over here. So it's going to be a big reading. That's why it's taking me so long to upload it. Alright, so we have pile 1 with the little Arctic fox here. As well as this crystal. I think it's citrine maybe? It's got a yellow tint to it. And we have the little turtle for pile 2. Along with the little heart crystal. And for pile 3, we have the starfish. Along with, this is angel something. Angel, let's see here. Angel phantom, that's what it is. So 1 with the Arctic fox, 2 with the turtle, and 3 with the starfish. See you guys at your pile. Hey pile 1, for those of you that chose the little Arctic fox and this crystal, just put it over here for you. You can see it. Alright, so first, let's see. Let's do, how is your person, or what is your person thinking first? So what is your person thinking about your connection? I'll just take that. What is your person thinking about your connection? Come on, Spirit. What are pile 1's person? What is pile 1's person thinking about that connection? And one more, please, Spirit. Interesting. Bottom deck energy is strength. There. So we have the Ace of Fire here. We have the 10 of Fire and the High Priestess. So let's get some clarifiers before I tell you what I'm thinking here. Let's clarify the Ace of Fire, please. Clarified by the 9 of Cups. Let's clarify the 10 of Fire, please, Spirit. Clarified by 2 of them wanted to come out, the 2 of Rods and the Knight of Rods in reverse. Let's clarify the High Priestess, please, Spirit. Take it. Okay. The Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. Bottom deck energy is the Ace of Rods reversed. So, Well, they definitely see the potential with the Ace of Fire here. And with this Knight of Cups, I think that they see the potential with you, that it will be something fulfilling, something that they really want. So they really want this with you. And I think this Ace of Rods, which is the Ace of Fire, this bottom deck energy of the Ace of Rods means it's not the right time right now. Because we have this Ten of Fire here, which can talk about, well, it talks about having a lot of work to do. So with the Two of Rods and Knight of Rods clarifying, sorry, Knight of Rods in reverse, I think they're planning on putting in this hard work because they see this potential. But it's definitely not this, it's not this impulsive energy. You know, they see that it's going to take time and lots of hard work. Because the Knight of Rods, when it's not in reverse, talks about it, that impulsive sort of energy, that passionate energy. And with the Two of Rods in front of it, which talks about careful planning. So they see this potential, they really want this with you, or they're thinking about this with you. But they also think that they can't just rush in. They don't want it to be a, you know, one-time fling sort of relationship. They want the real deal. And they want that fulfillment with you. But it takes planning and it takes hard work. And it looks like with this High Priestess here, I think they're pretty intuitive. They understand that this hard work needs to be put in, and they understand that this hard work is worth that fulfillment with you. I think this Knight of Swords and Knight of Pentacles in reverse energy is again just referring to, you know, with Knights you think about action. And right now they're thinking about the planning. They're in the planning stage right now with you. And I think it's taking them a lot of strength with that bottom deck energy of strength here to not just rush into this opportunity. And that's why you got the Ace of Rods on bottom deck energy there in reverse. So let's find out what they're feeling about you. So we got thoughts, obviously, but everyone wants to know, how do they feel? You know? If they could open up their heart and just let you hear every thought inside it, what would you hear? So for pile one, how is their person feeling about their connection? How's the person? Whoop. How's the person feeling about pile one? How's pile one's person feeling about them? How's pile one's person feeling about them? That one just wanted to fly out. Okay. Bottom deck energy is the Messenger of Fire in reverse. Let's get some clarifiers again. So let's clarify the Two of Earth, please, Spirit. That's also the Two of Pentacles. Woo. The Emperor in reverse. Let's clarify the Nine of Air, or the Nine of Swords, also known as. Ooh, that one came out. The King of Rods. And let's clarify the Patience card there. What do they need to be patient about? Clarify the patience card, please. Also the temperance in this deck. Strength in reverse. Bottom deck energy is the Ace of Pentacles. So let's see here. With this Two of Earth, or Two of Pentacles here, they feel like they need to balance themselves. They have this Emperor in reverse energy, and the Emperor is in control of everything. They are in control of their emotions, and they feel right now like they are not controlling their emotions well enough, or they're controlling them so much that it's not producing the results they want. Maybe it's a no contact, maybe maybe you guys have been getting in a lot of fights if you are in contact. Maybe there's just been a lot of communication mishaps, but they feel like they really need to balance this connection. Because we have also the Nine of Air, the Nine of Swords. This talks about worries and fears. And the King of Rods is with it. And he's the passionate king. So I think they feel like if they released all this pent-up emotion, all this passion right now, it would just make them worry. Because we saw in the thoughts that they really want to plan this through. They really want this to be long-term with you. And they feel as if they just jump in, it won't be long-term. It won't work out in the way they want it to. And so they feel like they really need to be ready. That's what I'm hearing. They need to be ready for you. They want their life in order. They want things to be in balance. And then we have the patience over here. So they are willing to wait for you. They're willing to put in this hard work and time in order to have this life with you, this balance of a relationship with you. And it's clarified by Strength in reverse, I think, because they really wish they didn't have to be patient. They really wish that they could jump in. And we got that sort of with the thoughts also. But they feel like it's kind of agonizing to just, wait and slow and steady when they just want to rush. I mean, we have the Messenger of Fire here in reverse, and they just want to rush in. That's what I'm hearing here. They really do, because we also had the Ace of Pentacles bottom of deck here. They want that new start. And look at this, guys. So underneath both of these, we got transformation and transformation. We got the two transformation cards as underneath those bottom deck energies. So they feel they really need to transform their lives. They need to have this balance in order to have you. In order to have you for longer than just a little while. They don't want you for just a little while. They want you long term. So let's see. Let's find out advice for you guys. What advice do we have for pile one and this connection? What advice do we have for pile one? Whoop. We have the Jenna, she who calms. It's stillness, purity, and quiet. When I look at this, I kind of think of the Hermit card, sort of going in yourself and having that inner transformation. But I also sort of think of the Queen of Pentacles, that independent woman who, she gets her own life in order. She's not waiting on this person to come and show up. You know, it's great when they show up later, but you don't require it. I think that's the advice for you, that you shouldn't be waiting on this person. That's what I'm hearing. You don't have to wait on this person in order to have your life progress. Love is wonderful. Love is a great, magical thing, but you shouldn't stop your life for it. Or if you really feel the calling to, if Spirit is telling you to stop your life for it, that's one thing. But I mean, in general, you don't want to halt everything, halt your career, halt your friendships, just to follow someone and wait for someone. So let's get these are my quotes. So let's see, what does pile 1 need to hear right now for quotes? What quotes do they need to hear right now to help in this situation? Whoop. What other quotes do they need to hear right now? Let's get one more, please, Spirit. What other quotes? Ooh. So, bottom deck energy for these quotes is, the only person you're destined to become is the person you decide to be. And that's part of my motto for my channel, is that, you know, your destiny is decided by you. These cards will give a lot of insight and clarity, but ultimately you are the person that creates your destiny. And so let's see, we have, the simple lack of the person you love can mean more than the presence of anyone else. And yeah, I was really feeling that with the thoughts. It could be long term. I mean, it could be long distance, your guys' relationship, but it really feels, whatever the situation, your person is feeling the need to focus on themselves right now. They're feeling the need to focus on their career, perhaps, the focus on fixing their emotions, handling perhaps like childhood issues or something. They feel like they have something they need to balance in their lives. And we have, only the wisest and stupidest of men never change. And I think that talks about how, wise and stupid to never change. So to me, I think that you have to figure out whether you're being wise or you're being stupid. It's, are you doing the right thing in not changing the situation right now? And then we have, there's no way to happiness. Happiness is the way. Okay, so I think that reminds me of that Queen of Pentacles again, in that you have to have your own life in order right now. I think you should be focusing on yourself, having some self-care right now. I know Spirit loves to lecture, but I'm really hearing a lot that you should not be focusing on this person right now. They are focusing on themselves, and I think it's a great time for you to be focusing on yourself also. So let's see what messages we have for you. So, what would Pile 1's person say to them? What would Pile 1's? I will get some out and then we will read them over here. So, what would Pile 1's person say to them? Did one flip? I don't see one. If it comes out again, we'll grab it. What would Pile 1's person say to them? What would Pile 1's person say? Oh. There's a lot that want to flip but aren't. Interesting. What would Pile 1's person say to them? What would Pile 1's person? What else, Spirit? What else would, yeah, do you want this? Okay. Spirit said to keep that. So, what else would Palom's person? All right. Bottom deck, we have, I hate how far away from you I am. That really goes with what we were getting from the cards, you guys. So it is either, I'm really feeling the long distance, or it's, even if you guys are together right now, it feels long distance. And if you're in that sort of situation, you know what I mean by that. It doesn't feel like you guys are a unit right now. So we have, the first card that came out was, I have commitments I need to take care of, which is also along, you know, I'm really getting that, guys. They are focusing on themselves right now. They are. And it's ultimately so they can be with you. It's ultimately to have this life they want with you. Just right now, they need to focus on this in order to reach that goal. We also got this, we got Can I Trust You, but we got it in reverse. So I think they know that they can trust you. They know that whatever happens right now, whatever is happening in them that they need, with them that they need to take care of right now, they believe that they can trust you. They believe that you can handle this. But we do have you moved on. So perhaps you guys aren't speaking right now, or maybe you're having fights, like I said. You know, there's not a good, I'm hearing that there's a lot of blocked communication, and we did just have the Mercury retrograde, which caused a lot of miscommunication. So perhaps that was a big thing. They were worried. And we have, what will they say? So maybe they have told you that they need to focus on themselves, or maybe they haven't told you yet, but they want to, is what I'm hearing. So they're wondering though, how are you going to take it? Are you going to wait for them? Are you going to tell them you're going to wait for them? Or, you know, will you be there? Will you be on board with this? And we have, I'm still learning to forgive myself. So I think it has, whatever they're working on right now, it definitely has to do with transforming that, the death card energy there. You know, they need to completely transform who they are, completely transform how they process information, you know. I'm just hearing a lot of, whatever the thing is that they need to work on, I don't think it's just financial. I feel like there's something inside them that they feel the need, they need to balance, they need to fix with this card. And we have, I don't want to rush this, you guys. Definitely feeling that. They do not want to just push forward, impulsive. They want this to last. I'm really getting that. They want this to really last with you guys. So let's pull out some charms. And we also have traits, and we have hair color and stuff, and that stuff's more for fun, but we have it to see, you know, see what happens. All right. So we got the focus shell here. And let's see what additional information about PAL 1 and their person's connection do we need to know. Okay, lots. We have a G here. We have an M, no, W, possibly M. Haven't worked too much with the letters here. We have a P. We have an E. We have, interesting here, hold on. So we have the Gemini, we have Pisces, we have Scorpio, We have an X here. I was hiding. We have X. So maybe it is long distance. Maybe you guys have already broken up. But ultimately it's to get back together, I think, in their eyes. We have Sagittarius here. We have over here hiding Leo. And we have Gemini as a word too, so double Gemini. We have Aries. You guys just got all the zodiacs. We have Libra, sorry. We have Cancer. And we have Taurus over here, so lots of zodiacs. Oh, we have double Sagittarius and double Gemini here, so yes, there we go. So we have a 6 here. That may be significant to some of you, and a 7. So we have a lot of pins that came out in reverse. So up here we have the Forbidden Love in reverse. It's my little cactus and balloon Forbidden Love. I don't know if you can, there. Helps if there's not light shining on it, huh? In reverse. So I think you guys both sort of want this to work out. You guys want this to work out. We have the attachment too here. You guys are very attached to each other. Even if things have ended, you don't believe this is over. And they don't either. So we have the Friends charm in reverse. I think that speaks to that hermit energy I was feeling, where you kind of need to go inside yourself. You know, you don't need to necessarily think about what your friends are thinking right now. Definitely listen to people's advice. But I like to think, you know, you take an advice, but then you let go of the things that you don't agree with. You know, you have to be able to separate out your beliefs from everyone else's. Because sometimes, you know, they mean well, but... Sorry, that's my dog. Sometimes, you know, they mean well, but it's not necessarily helpful. So we have the You Rock charm here. You rock. And it is next to, we got the Lovers pin. And if you see, so the Lovers pin, and stuck to the back of it, we got this little heart. And it's the I love you. Whoop. So if you're wondering if they feel the same way about you, they definitely do. You know, this is I love you, lovers. You rock came out right next to it. And they, I think, are head over heels for you. And we have the kindness charm. And this usually comes out just when, you know, it talks about reminding you to be more kind in general. I just like to have that for, you know, kind of spreading kindness in the world. We have the friendship in key, and it was in reverse too. So I think maybe your friends are saying that you should be done with them, you know, or her, whatever the case may be. And maybe you don't agree with that. You still feel like there's a big connection. This is probably your sign that you shouldn't be listening to them, you know, with no thought process, I guess is how I should say it. You know, they mean well, but ultimately you need to decide what's best for you. And we do have that transformation key. This is my transformation key because it has the little butterfly on it. So they, again, I think they really are working on transforming, but perhaps, you know, with that hermit energy, you also need to work on transforming right now. So I left the U in here because we have new perspective with the U over its neck. So I think this is saying that you need to have a new perspective on this. But I'll put it over here too. And that's really the focus here, as well as there we have another transformation. So that is to do with the Death card, which is the transformation. And it's not negative transformation, it's progressing in your life, progressing with your path in life. So, great charms, you guys. Lots of zodiacs. I can't believe it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're only missing 3. So, wow. All right, so let us pull out. I'm not sure whether this is hair color or eye color, but we shall see here. I'm just gonna pull out from each pile here. So, whoop. Lots of different options. Whoop. Come on. And I'm gonna go with, which one, Spirit? Which one do I want? This one. And this one. And let's see what, come on. It's fun when they get stuck, right? Let's find out the other one. Again, I don't remember whether it's hair color, eye color. I remember these ones are for mainly fun, you guys. It's perhaps it will give you some clarification. Clarity, if you guys are wondering who this is talking about, maybe you have 2 different people in mind. This is the zodiacs, I think. So it's gonna be interesting because you guys got all those zodiacs too. And attributes. This last one, we have lots of attributes. I got the big bag. So we got, this might be things they like doing. This might be things about them, like their personality traits. Whoa, that's way too many. No, we're not doing that, Spirit. Come on. Okay, that's enough. So, we have brown. Let me see whether it's hair, eye color here. Blonde. So, brown or blonde hair, most likely. It could be dyed now, but it might originally be brown or blonde, or maybe they're about to dye it brown or blonde. And then we have eye color. So we have other. It might be multicolored. They might have contacts. And we have hazel. So those are eye color here. Zodiacs, we have Cancer. We have Libra. We have Aquarius. And we have Taurus. So I hope you can see that, yeah. So, attributes. I always think they're the most fun. So, twin flames. So possibly you guys are twin flames. We have romantic soulmates. Wow, you guys are really getting that strong. I think these are the only 2 in that whole bag, and it's a big bag. There's like 50 attributes in there. We have brave. We have, oh, companion soulmates. You guys did get all of them. That's definitely all of them. They really like hanging out with friends. Creative. Very self-aware. We got that with that High Priestess, remember? So they really are very aware, definitely. I think that was at least very true. And perhaps, I mean, this pin here can mean twin flames too. Definitely, it talks about, the yin and yang love. So some sort of soulmate, whether it be twin, romantic, companion, something to figure out for yourselves. So that is all, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this resonated with you. If not, you can choose another pile. And please comment down below with any questions you may have. I will add them to my question deck. And thank you so much. Please don't forget to like and subscribe also. Get that notification bell and all that fun stuff. You've heard a million times. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Bye. Hi, pile 2. For those of you that chose this little turtle, as well as the heart, we're just gonna put these over here. So you can see them. So first, let's get, how is pile 2's person, or what is pile 2's person thinking about this connection? So what is pile 2's person thinking about this connection? What is pile 2's person thinking about this connection? Come on, Spirit. This one. Interesting. I'm just going to pull them out first and then talk about it. Okay. So bottom deck energy, we have the Page of Earth in reverse. We have the 8 of Fire here in reverse. The 5 of Water. And the 2 of Earth. We're losing sunset, you guys, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn the lights on. Sorry about that, you guys. I'm back. So let's get clarifier for the 8 of Fire in reverse, please, Spirit. Clear. Whoop. Just gonna take the first one and clarify the 5 of Water, please, Spirit. It's also the 5 of Cups. And clarify the 2 of Earth, or the 2 of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Interesting here. And we have the Hanged Man as bottom deck energy for that one. So, get in this energy here. This is a tough one. I think I know why you guys are here. So, we have that 8 of Fire for what they're thinking. And this is frustration. I mean, I feel it. This person is frustrated, especially with this 10 of Rods as the clarifier. There's something that they are burdened with, that they are thinking about. They're stuck in this thought. We even have conflict here, and it's clarified by the Fool. So new beginning. If maybe they're trying to have a new beginning, they're trying to wash away these heaviness. I feel that frustration. and find this balance. We have the Two of Earth, the Two of Pentacles. And we have the Page of Rods in reverse. So they're really trying to redirect that energy. That the Page of Rods is in reverse is the redirection of energy. And I think they're trying to redirect this frustration, this conflict that they're feeling, and have this new start and this balance to get there. So maybe maybe you guys recently had a fight. I'm feeling maybe I think we'll find out more with what they're feeling. This is what they're thinking, and there's already a lot of emotions coming through. I mean, I feel that frustration. That is strong frustration. So let's see. Maybe they can't have you right now, and they're really frustrated about that, and they're trying to redirect their energy into possibly work with that Two of Pentacles here. Let's see what they're feeling. So let's see. What is Pal 2's person feeling about their connection? What are they feeling about their connection? What? How? What are they feeling about their connection? I'm just gonna get the cards out, you guys. I think it's better personally when the shuffling's on camera, but you can always skip ahead if you don't want to see it. So what is this person feeling, you guys? What is this person feeling about Pal 2's connection with them? Page of Earth. You have the Emperor here, bottom deck. So let's clarify this Four of Earth, Four of Pentacles here. That's the dog coming inside. He's a bit of a klutz. He's a spaz, but we love him. Okay. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Clarify the Four of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Whoop, by the Ace of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Page of Cups in reverse here, Spirit. Clarify the Page of Cups in reverse. Oh. The Four of Rods. Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify the Page of Pentacles in reverse, please, Spirit. King of Rods. Bottom deck energy is justice. I think in this case I feel the need for patience, especially with that Emperor as the other bottom deck energy. Oh, that frustration. So I feel like they want to hold on tight to you. And maybe they feel like they're losing you. We have the Ace of Pentacles as the clarifier for this Four of Pentacles. Maybe they see that you have so much potential with other people. You know, they feel like you don't need them. And I don't think that's necessarily true. I think this is just what they're feeling, that frustration. We have the Page of Cups, Page of Water in this deck in reverse. Clarified by that Four of Rods. Let me see. Maybe the frustration here is they're afraid. You know, Page of Water can talk about that unconditional love and surprises of love, actions of love, and it's in reverse. And it's clarified by the Four of Rods. which talks about, you know, marriage and harmony. So maybe, maybe you wanted to take this relationship to the next level, or they originally wanted to, and now they feel like they're losing you, or they're afraid that they're going to lose you. I feel like taking the relationship to the next level scared either one or both of you, and they're so frustrated by that because they really want you. They really want to hold on tight to you, but their emotions aren't ready for that. They are not emotionally ready for that. They don't feel emotionally ready anyway. You know, sometimes people just need a little time, and we did have that justice, which can talk about needing timing. And we do have that Emperor bottom deck energy there, and the Emperor is in control of their emotions. So I feel like they want to be in control of their emotions, but their feelings are running away with them. Oh, and we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's also about fear. And that King of Rods. They are, I think underneath this frustration, they're scared. They're scared of losing you. They're scared of moving to that next step. Maybe they're scared of that change. And they don't want things to go too fast with this King of Rods here. They don't want, they're scared of things going too fast, perhaps. Maybe they've been burned in a relationship before. Maybe they've been in a really serious relationship, maybe a marriage perhaps, or even just, you know, a long-term relationship that recently ended, or they feel like it recently ended. Maybe it was their last relationship, I mean. But their thoughts are so murky. All right, let's see. Sorry about that, you guys. The camera cut out. Okay, so let's get some advice for you guys now. So, what advice for pile 2, please? Whoa, that came out fast. She who rises up, Pearl. Empower, uplift, and elevate. So I'm feeling like you guys need to be in your own power. If maybe you guys were the ones who were scared, I feel like you guys need to find that grounding. I love these cards. They're so beautiful. So you guys need to step into your power a bit, and your person needs time to figure out what they're going to do. You know, we can't force people to step past fear. We wish we could a lot of the time, especially when, you know, we feel perhaps that the fear is more silly or unnecessary. Like, we know that a relationship isn't going to change for the worst, but then the other person in the relationship might feel like it might. And I think it's just saying that you need to give them time, and don't push them, just, you know, show them in a way that even if it does change, it's not for the worst. It's progress. You know, progress is change, but it's a positive change. So let's see. These are my quote decks. So what quotes does Pile 2 need to hear right now? What quotes does Pile 2 need to hear right now? Oh, 2 of them. What quotes does Pile 2 need to hear right now? Oh my gosh, this is the second. Pile 1 got this too as bottom deck. So the only person you're destined to become is the person you decide to be. That talks about how these cards can only say so much. Ultimately, it is your decision. It is what you do that changes your path. These tarot readings are clarity for now. They're to help guide you, but ultimately, you are the master of your destiny. So we have some opportunities only come once. I feel like this is, if you were the person, I think some of you are the people that got scared. And I feel like this is one of those quotes that is for you guys. And that is that you guys need to remember that if you did lose this person, how would you feel? Because it might be your only opportunity to have them. It might be your only opportunity to be with them. Would you be okay if you lost them? We have 2 of these here. So self-discipline begins with the mastery of your thoughts. And I think that again speaks to whoever of you has that fear. You know, you need to figure out what you're okay with and focus your thoughts. You don't let fear control you. Fear is healthy, fear is natural, but you can't let it control your life. You can't let it make you lose the people that you care about. And then we have, judge a man more by his questions than his answers. And I feel this might be for both sides, but definitely for the person that isn't the one who is afraid necessarily of this connection, who's more waiting on the other person. Perhaps, or usually in those situations, the person who's scared doesn't really communicate very well. And sometimes you need to listen, and instead of listening to all the communication, think hard about what questions does that person ask? You know, do they say, how are you from time to time? Do they ask if you need anything? You know, sometimes it's the little bits of communication that help you to understand their thoughts, to understand where they are, you know? Sometimes, especially if it's a earth sign you're with, or you're an earth sign, communication can be more small. Those small sort of gestures. So, let's see. Let's find out what messages they have for you. That's always a fun part to hear. So, what would Pile 2's person say to them? What would Pile 2's person say to them? What would Pile 2's person say to them? Well, I'm just going to pull some out and then we will read them. What would Pile 2's person say to them? What would Pile 2's person say to them? Oh, just 2 more, please, Spirit. What else would Pile 2's person say to them? Oh. 1 more, please, Spirit. 1 more. Maybe. What? Oh my goodness. I am only taking this one. So let's see. Bottom deck energy is I need to be alone. I feel that in, you know, that fear, whoever has that fear, they need to be alone to figure out their thoughts. So let's see. That's the way it came out. So we have lying is easier, masks are easier. So this one, it's not necessarily that they're lying to you exactly. It's they might be putting up a brave front. You know, if they're really worried about it, but they really want to hold on to you like we saw, they might be putting on that brave front to try to make it feel like You know, they're not worried about this, but they really are. And then we have, do you realize I'm hiding my truths? So yeah, they're wondering, do you realize that this is just a brave front? Because they're really worried. They're really frustrated. And I have commitments I need to take care of. And I get the feeling that the commitments this time, or in this situation, are the need to sort things out. That's the feeling I'm getting. So the need to figure out those fears they're having, and figure out what they're going to do, because they really want to keep you. We got that, holding on to you energy. So they really want to figure it out. They want to figure out, can they move past this fear to get what they really want? It would destroy me to lose you again. Oh, you guys. So maybe you guys have broken up before, or maybe you're currently broken up with, or broken up, I guess. But they feel like if they did show you they were afraid they might lose you again, or if they jump in and move to this relationship with you, that they might lose you in general or again, and they don't want to be hurt like that. That's what the masks are easier sort of energy is. They don't want to be hurt. It's not necessarily lying to be dishonest with you. It's more so lying because they're terrified. They're terrified of losing you. They're terrified of feeling that heartache. So we have, I'm just so busy right now. And I feel like this is something they tell themselves, that they're really busy. They're really busy. They can't, have an in-depth conversation with you right now. But again, I think that's just the fear talking. They don't want to have that in-depth conversation with you because they haven't figured out themselves yet in order to have that conversation. And our last one is, I want to marry you. Yeah, it's not just, well, for some of you, I'm sure it's talking about marriage, but it's also, to me, symbolizes that forward progress of a relationship. And they want it so badly. They're just scared. They don't know what you're going to say. They don't know whether they're going to lose you. And I feel like it's really frustrating on your guys' side too, I'm sure, to be a part of this sort of relationship. But they need to be alone. We got that bottom deck. They need to be alone. And look at this, guys. Underneath that is, I'm planning on making my way to you. They're planning on this, but right now they're trying to figure things out. They're trying to figure out what to do. And I'm so sorry. I know that's frustrating to hear. So let's get charms for you guys. Let's figure out charms. And we have the focus shell here. What charms do we need to know about pile 2 and their person here? So so many letters already, I can see. So we have a U, we have an M, we have another M, an H, we have an L, just trying to see what other, we have a V, love, I feel. We have a B. So I'll get to these letters in here in a second. So we have a little charm over here that's an E. For zodiacs, we have the Taurus, Aries, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Gemini, Sagittarius, tons. We have the health and faith, and this talks about a need for self-care. This is my self-care charm. We have a 7 here, you guys. We have the new perspectives needed charm, and it chose to be on the friends charm in reverse. So perhaps you need to be hanging out with the friends or your friends that have fresh perspectives, or you need to be listening to the friends that have fresh perspectives, you know, taking in that information also to sort of figure out how your person's feeling. I think having that fresh outlook might help you. We have the snowflake charm, and this to me is they see how special you are. You know, they see how unique you are. I think they really do want you. They really do love you. We have the romance here. This is my romance love. And it's next to the travel, which I think that goes with the that I'm planning on making my way to you. I'm planning on it. Perhaps they have some travel to go towards. We have also the adventure travel compass here. Perhaps it is long distance. We have the transformation. So maybe one or both of you are transforming right now, becoming less afraid, working on that. We have the unicorn. And this talks about being creative. It talks about having faith, that hope that everything will work out. It'll work out how it's intended to. We have the umbrella upside down, which means more so you guys are not... How can I phrase this? You're not ready for the rainy days. I think this kind of threw you for a loop. Perhaps you guys had a really great communication beforehand, or you felt like you did. Perhaps you guys had a really solid connection, you know, almost reading each other's minds or something. You were a lot alike, and then this suddenly hits, and you don't know what's going on. You thought that everything was great. That's sort of what the rainy day in reverse means. So the focus charms have an S, a W, and a J. So whatever these mean to you, you guys, the zodiacs and the letters, usually it's something for certain people who are watching. So for these to be in the focus charm, just these and not any of the charms, it must be really important to someone to hear something. Maybe these are initials, or maybe they stand for something. You know, there's just saying. Maybe you've heard this message before. Maybe your friends have told you this before. We did have the friends charm over here, this one. And maybe this is just reiterating that. So let's pull out the fun parts, which is eye color, hair color, attributes. All right, so let's do this one. I think this is hair color first, I think. I should have marked the thingies, but I didn't. So there's one. we have brown hair. And we have blonde. Oh my gosh. Same colors for, same hair colors for pile 1. Must be very popular for the readers. Very popular hair colors. Either it could be that that's their natural hair color and they have it dyed now, or it could be that's what they really want to dye it and they're going to, or just what they really have it dyed right now as, you know, or have it naturally. Let's see. Let's do eye color, you guys. Come on. 3, you guys. So we have green. We have blue. And we have brown. So it could be that it's a mixture of the different colors or something similar. Let's get zodiacs are next. So what's zodiac for pile 2? So we have Scorpio, we have Aquarius, and Sagittarius. And there's one more bag, it's a big one. You guys need to send me your tissue boxes so I don't have to switch them out every time. Let's see. Giant bag for attributes. So we have working. This person loves to work or is really focused on their career. We have cooking. Maybe they love that you cook for them or they love cooking for you. Charming. It's always nice. Romantic. We did have that romance charm here, so. Loyal. So, this is your reading. Thank you so much for joining me, and please, if this doesn't resonate, feel free to choose another pile. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click that little notification bell to watch more videos. Comment down below if you have any questions for Spirit. I'd be happy to add any questions I get to my question deck. And that's it. Thank you so much. Bye. Welcome pile 3 for those of you that chose the little starfish and the angel phantom, I believe it's called. I'm just gonna put these over here for you. Let's do this. There we go. Okay, let's start off with how is pile 3's person, or what is pile 3's person thinking right now about their relationship, I should say. What is pile 3's person thinking about their relationship, their connection. What is pile 3's person thinking about them? One more card, please, Spirit. Bottom deck energy here is the 9 of Fire. Let's get some clarification here. So for the 2 of Swords, please, Spirit, clarify the 2 of Swords, please, Spirit. Clarify the 2 of Swords, please, Spirit. Whoop. One flip, foot. You're gonna take that one. The King of Cups in reverse to clarify that one. And let's clarify the 2 of Fire, the 2 of Wands, rods, if you call them that. In reverse, please, Spirit. Clarify the 2 of Fire in reverse, please, Spirit. 2 of Cups in reverse. Let's clarify the 4 of Water in reverse, please. I'm not in reverse. The 4 of Water, or 4 of Cups, please, Spirits. Clarify that, please. We got 2. Clarified by the 3 of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords. Bottom deck energy, we have the 7 of Cups in reverse. So let's see what your person's thinking here. It seems like they have a decision that they need to make. I think right now they're being kind of immature. We have the King of Cups in reverse. Maybe they need to decide whether to go forward for you. Maybe this is a crush and they need to figure out whether to take that jump. We have the 2 of Fire in reverse, or the 2 of Rods in reverse, which can kind of talk about their own personal goals or a lack of planning too. And it's clarified by the 2 of Cups in reverse. If you guys, I think for some of you, you guys have broken up. And if that's the case, they are trying to decide what to do next. If that doesn't apply to you, don't worry. I think that for another group of people who watch this, instead they feel like they need to, they feel like they haven't planned well enough for your relationship. Like they need to figure out how they're going to approach this, is what I'm feeling. They're trying to figure out a plan of action, but they're not quite sure which route they're going to take to get there. But they're thinking about it. We have that 4 of Water, 4 of Cups feeling. So they're really in thought about this connection. Let's see. I feel like you guys are... They're really in thought about this connection, but... they know that they need to do this alone, this thought process. And they're pretty stubborn. I wouldn't be surprised if you got a Scorpio or a Taurus in the charms or in the bags. They... I feel like maybe they're trying to decide whether to move forward with you, whether to reveal their emotions, perhaps, is what I'm getting. They feel like one route is to just not plan, not think about it, and lose you. And the other route is to think about it, but it's really a difficult situation. Whatever the situation is, maybe you're dating someone else, or maybe it's long distance, or maybe you guys have already dated, and so there's a bit of history there that complicates things. But whatever the case may be, they see something that's an obstacle in this connection. Something's in the way, and they're not sure whether they should tell you how they really feel. So let's find out. And we do have that Seven of Cups in reverse as that bottom of deck, which is kind of the wishful thinking. So it's It can also talk about being overwhelmed. So maybe they're really overwhelmed with their emotions right now, or with that decision they need to make. We also have the Nine of Fire here. Nine of Fire. I think they're very persistent. Again, with that stubborn energy is coming through. But they also feel like there needs to be boundaries in place if this is going to work. So maybe you have dated before, and it was so passionate, so loving, that King of Cups, and I'm feeling a lot of that fire energy, fire bottom deck. Two of Cups is also that sort of passion, love, harmony. Maybe it was so much of that, they feel like if they're going to jump into that, again, there needs to be boundaries in place. There needs to be a direction for this to go instead of just love. I mean, love is wonderful, but they want it to be a little bit more structured, if that makes sense. They want it to make more sense, love in general to make more sense. And that's not necessarily what they're going to get, but I think that's what they're thinking about, what to do. So let's get how they're feeling. I think we're going to get a lot more in how they're feeling. So what is Pile 3's person feeling about this connection? What is Pile 3's person feeling about this connection? Come on, Spirit. What are Pile 3's person feeling about this connection? What is Pile 3's person feeling about this connection? One more card, please, Spirit. Come on. One more, please, Spirit. All in reverse. We have the Five of Earth upright at the bottom deck energy. So let's get clarification on this Nine of Water and Nine of Cups in reverse. So let's clarify the Nine of Cups in reverse, please, Spirit. There's that King of Rods. I knew that. I felt like that was going to come out, and it's in reverse. Let's clarify the Ten of Fire in reverse, please, Spirit. Ten of Fire in reverse, please, Spirit. Please clarify. There's some cards that it feels like they want to come out, but they're not sure. It's like he's, or her, or she, or whomever your person is, or feels comfortable using. It's like they're really blocking the tarot, the tarot energy. They're blocking Spirit in a way. So, Ten of Fire, please. We're going to be just as stubborn as your person, okay? We're going to keep going until we get an answer. 10 of Fire clarified. I'm a Scorpio. I can do this. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. And let's clarify that Messenger of Arrow, Messenger of Swords in reverse, please, Spirit. Clarify the Messenger of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords in reverse, huh? It's clarified, or bottom deck energy, sorry, is the Nine of Cups. And that's beautiful. And let's see. So this Nine of Cups, it's the Nine of Cups, it's also the Nine of Water in this deck, is in reverse. But the bottom deck energy that we got after we were really stubborn trying to get this energy going was right side up. And I think that they are trying to hide their emotions here. Look, the King of Rods in reverse can talk about hiding one's emotions. And I think they're trying to block or pretend it doesn't exist how much you mean to them. Because the Nine of Cups right side up that you got at the bottom of the deck also talks about that emotional fulfillment, having those things that you really need. It's almost the 10 of Cups, which is the perfect happy relationship, perfect harmony, right? And so it feels like they're trying not to admit to themselves how much you mean to them. And then we have the 10 of Fire in reverse, which is the 10 of Rods. It's like they're overworking themselves, trying not to think about it. Perhaps they're the type of person that throws themselves into work. But whatever it is, they need to find that new perspective. They need to balance this out, I'm feeling. Then we have the Messenger of Air. This is also the Knight of Swords. And it's clarified by the King of Swords in reverse, which is very interesting. More swords. I feel like this might be a non-communicative, or you guys aren't communicating. The King of Swords in reverse can also talk about that hidden emotions. And the Knight of Swords is right side up. It talks about that fast action. And I think they're trying so hard to hide their emotions that they're not having that fast action that underneath the surface they totally want to do. I feel like they really care about you. They really see your worth. You are that Nine of Cups, that fulfillment to them. But they are self-sabotaging themselves. This is the Five of Earth, which is the Five of Pentacles, which can talk about self-sabotage. And I feel like they really are. They're holding themselves back. Look, right underneath the self-sabotage, we have that Ace of Water, which is unconditional love. They are so in love with you. Oh my goodness, you guys. Spirit, come on. So we have self-sabotage, and underneath that, they are so in love with you. And then we also have the Hermit underneath that. And then we have the Messenger of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. A declaration of love. Look, we got to the root. We were stubborn enough. We got to how they really feel. They love you. They wish in a way that they were the type of person that just declared their love across eternity. But they're more slow and steady. They're more of that. I wouldn't be surprised if this person is more introverted. You know, they have these feelings, but they really are stubborn and want to block them, and they are self-sabotaging themselves in the process. But they know how much you mean to them. They're just trying not to think about it. So let's get advice for you. Let's find out what advice for pile 3. So What advice for pile 3, please, Spirit? Let's see it. Whoop. I'm gonna butcher these names every time, but Monatuli, powerful devotion and true worth, she who remains. I feel like this is speaking to the fact that you are still in their hearts no matter how hard they try to completely just forget about you. I feel like this might be a relationship that either hasn't happened yet or has already ended before. But they just want to forget about how much you mean to them. But it is so great, it came through even in the cards, that they don't know what to do. You know, this is unlike anything they've ever felt before. And I'm getting the feeling from this that they're stuck with you. There's no way for them to escape this. You know, you are the person who remains in their heart. You are the thought that remains even after they've thrown themselves into work all day long. You are the person that they think about right before they go to sleep. You know, there's no escaping. In those quiet moments that everyone has, you know, sometime throughout their week, you're there. So I think the advice for you is just keep being you. You know, that they will get to this realization eventually that they cannot avoid it. Because Spirit fought with me through those cards. Spirit is not having it with them. Spirit's pushing and pushing, and Spirit is very stubborn a lot of the time. Okay, Spirit stubborns me and will out-stubborn them. So let's get, what are some quotes that this pile 3 needs to hear? This is my quote deck, which kind of, you just think about the quotes yourself and figure out what they mean to you. But I'll tell you also what they mean to me, not necessarily from Spirit. So what quotes does pile 3 need to hear right now? Woo. What quotes does pile 3 need to hear right now? What quotes does pile 3? One more, please, Spirit. Oh my goodness, this came out in every pile today. Bottom deck energy is don't make a priority of someone who considers you an option. And I think this one refers to some of you who, if you're being pushed aside, if you're being treated like nothing by this person, you don't have to put up with it. Don't make this person a priority when they're treating you this way. You know, sometimes you do have to walk away. They need to sort themselves out. And if you still want them later on, then you guys can talk. But another one I have in there is you don't water someone else's lawn, okay, when yours is dying. Okay, take care of yourself, you guys. So we have, you may be disappointed if you fail, but you're doomed if you never try. And I think that's kind of what you want to say to them. That's the feeling I get. You kind of want to be like, look, it might not work out, but it's definitely not going to work out if you don't get your head in the game. So then we have the only person you're destined to become is the person you decide to be. This has come out in every deck, these 3 piles. So the other 2 piles, it was bottom deck energy. But for yours, I feel like you really need to remember this. These cards, these tarot readings are just for guidance. They are for clarity. They are to help you in the, up to 3 months or so, focus energy. They do not decide your destiny. Okay, you decide your destiny. Your person decides his, her, whomever's destiny. This is to help you decide where you're going to go, but not to tell you that this is the only way. You know, you can change your destiny. You can change your path. And your person can change their path, you know? So all that we are is the result of what we have thought. I think this is more so towards your person, and for you to remember that they are thinking about you. However that impacts your decision on what you're going to do, they are thinking about you. You are in their thoughts. And I feel like eventually they may figure it out, but you have to take care of yourself. They may or may not figure it out, but you have to take care of yourself, regardless. Okay? So let's get messages from your person, you guys. It's always my favorite part, the messages. So, what would pile 3's person say to them? What would pile... Oh my goodness. I'm going to end up burning the house down. We're going to read these afterwards, okay? I'm going to get some and then read them. What would pile 3's person say to them? What would pile 3's person say to them? What would pile 3's person say to them? I'm going to get that together. I'm going to read those two together. So what would pile 3's person say to them? What would pile 3's person say to them? What would... Whoa! Okay. Bottom deck energy is you're my twin. So perhaps this is a twin flame connection. That's what that comes up with. Don't say that lightly, but that's what the card said. So the first one you got is, I'm stronger with you by my side. So perhaps regardless of how much they want to push you out, they do realize at this point in time that you do make them feel stronger. You do make them stronger. You make them happy is what I'm feeling. You do make them happy. But you also worry them. You have, why would you choose me? You have so many options. I think they are worried. You know, I'm not feeling necessarily that they feel like you're going to run away with someone else or anything. It's just they've been blocking their emotions for so long. They're like, why would you choose me when I'm acting like this? I don't know how to stop acting like this right now. And why would you wait for me to figure this out? Because I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never felt like this. That's what I'm hearing. I've never felt like this. Why would you wait? But they do see, you know, they see how much you mean to them. My future is with you. They want a future with you. They don't know how to get from here to there, from A to B, but they do want it. And these cards came out together. So we have, I'm so addicted to you, which is the devil energy card, one of them in this deck that I made. But we also have the I need more time underneath that. And I think that goes with, they realize how important you are to them, but they do need more time to figure it out, to how can I phrase this? To figure out how to communicate with you. You got a lot of that swords energy to figure out how to not be so stressed. We got the I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed. I don't know. I just hear that. I don't know. And maybe they feel like they're so stressed. They're so uncertain. They're messing things up with you. And we have the I don't want to rush this. And I think that goes with the I'm so stressed. You know, they feel like, maybe they feel like lately they're not saying the right things. They're not communicating as much as they should. I'm getting a lot of that communication with you guys, pile 3. they feel like they're not the person that you deserve. That you deserve better. That's what I'm getting. The devil energy is nice, but it's that addicted to you feeling that passion is nice, but it's lacking in a way. It's not the full love. And they want to be that full love for you. They feel that love for you. They just don't know how to express it in the way that you deserve. They don't know how to create that future with you. So again, you guys, if you feel that it's best not to wait for them, you shouldn't wait for them. If you feel like it is something that you are called to do, to wait, then you do that, but also take care of yourself in that. Don't destroy yourself for that. I don't think they would want you to destroy yourself. If they knew that it would destroy you to wait for them, they wouldn't even ask you. So let's get some charms for you guys. Here's the focus shell. So what charms do we need for pile 3? About pile 3's person in them. We have a letter that came out over there. Now this is interesting. Okay, so we have a K. What just popped into my head was like you sending a giant thing of communication and then just replying, K. And they know that's the wrong thing to say. They just don't know what to say. Is the feeling. We have an L. We have an R. An H. We have Aquarius, Aries, Pisces. We have the Libra here, and we have Cancer. And I think this is interesting, guys. Remember I said that stubborn energy, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Scorpio, Taurus. Scorpio and Taurus landed in the center here. Well, partially out of the center, but we have Scorpio and Taurus as the focus here. That stubborn energy is the focus. It's insane. Okay. So we have an 8. We have bottled up feelings. Definitely. We have the progress, the vacation charm. Maybe it is long distance is what I'm getting from that. Maybe you guys need to plan a vacation to sort of just get your mind off this, because this is a frustrated, stubborn energy this person has. We have the new way of looking at things, the giraffe. We have the dark book. So when you get the dark book, I have 2. And one's light and one's dark. So when you get the dark one, it talks about looking at the shadow sides of yourself. So perhaps maybe there's something to do with your shadow side in this connection that you need to assess and sort of take care of right now. You know, your person's not ready right now, so maybe you can work on that shadow aspect of yourself. And you got it with the forbidden love in reverse. So maybe if you have like that Scorpio Taurus energy, maybe you are kind of obsessive when it comes to love. And maybe that's what you need to work on. We also have the other vacation charm here. We have the I love you, which is just beautiful, you guys. It's just another thing to do with love. We also have the lovers. And also this is my twin flame. You got the twin flame charm. We have the friendship key. So perhaps this is a time to go on a vacation with friends or speak to friends to find out new perspectives of what's going on right now. In the focus, we do have the sun, which really just talks about happiness. So again, like I was saying, I feel that they know that you make them happy. They just don't know how to get there. They don't know how to progress. And there's the angel wing. So I'm getting the feeling this is a soul sort of connection. Oh, my candle went out. I'm getting the feeling this is a soul connection. But also, it could represent maybe if you've lost a loved one's looking over you, especially with this frustrated energy. They're trying to comfort you in this time. That they're trying to comfort you that, you know, those emotions are bottled up. This person is being stressful. It is not just you. So let's find out the hair color, eye color, all that stuff here. Those. So we got black hair and brown. Switch out these. Let's do eye color next, you guys. My goodness, it's another one. All right. We got hazel for eye color and brown and other. Might be multicolored, might be contacts, something similar. Could be one is brown and the other is hazel. Let's get zodiacs next. We have Aquarius. I think that came out in pile 2 too. We have Taurus. Again, that's stubbornness. Oh my goodness, so many zodiacs. We have Aries. Aries can also be very stubborn. And you did get the Aries there too. I definitely know that Scorpio, Taurus stubborn though, because my sun is in Scorpio and my moon is in Taurus. We have Virgo, another earth sign. So stubborn, you guys. And we have Gemini. All right, let's find out attributes. Give me things they love doing, personality traits. It's the biggest bag here. Come on. Okay, see, huge bag compared to the others. One fell off the table there. I'm just gonna get several of these. One more. Okay. So we have generous. It's nice. We have brave. We have video games. I wrote video games on this, but I think it can also be like board games or games with other people. Fun, loves to have fun. Daring. And sports. So I'm getting a lot of feeling like it's not just singular sports. I think they like doing sports with other people, like maybe riding bikes with friends or like camping with other people, you know. So this is your reading, you guys. Please, if this pile doesn't resonate, choose another one. See if that one does. Definitely, I think with this pile, you might have resonated with pile 2 as well. So there's that. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Comment down below with any questions you might have, and I will add them to the questions deck. And I will see you guys all later. Bye.